So let me say first of all that I'm about as comfortable as anybody as I have ever been working on a car. I am inside the Studebaker. I've taken the seats out. I've got like what amounts to a big old bed here. I even have a pillow up here, which I was using, but I decided not to use it right now so that I could kind of just get a little better way to set my light up in here. But what I'm doing is, and I'm going to crawl in here and attempt to show you this, even though I have yet to test it out yet. I'll go in through the back door and we'll just slip into bed. I'm just going to lay down here, move that screwdriver because I don't need it. And I made a flashlight holder out of the top of a paint can cup, and take this little cheap $5 grocery store flashlight and set it in that cup, and then I can set that cup right here. If I get the angle right, I get it pointed up in there so that I can see up in there. And what I'm doing, I'm going to move this. That was an experiment I'm not sure I perfected yet, but I'm going to move it and just hold the flashlight. So what I'm going to do is all these wires that are right back here, I'm going to move them up into here. And they run over here to the steering column. I had to take the speedometer cable loose so that I could put them over the speedometer cable where it was under them. And I'll try laying you down here. I don't know if you'll be able to see that for very long. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try to, oops, that ain't going to work. Maybe I could tilt you up like that. Anyway, what I'm going to try to do is take this piece of metal that I made for that heater core to sit on, and I rebent it, reshaped it, so that when I turn this over, this basically mimics the shape of the cowl up here. And there's a bolt in the back of here that was connected. Well, actually, this whole thing was connected through. What I'm going to do is I'm going to set this up here and run this piece of metal across here, and then try to just twist this whole thing here around so that when I get through, it will be mounted up here instead of back here on the firewall. And that'll leave us plenty of room over here on the firewall to put the air conditioner. I can't hold you in the flashlight and talk and do all that at the same time, so I'm going to cut you off while I try to see if my fabricated mount will work, and then we'll come back and talk about it some more in a little bit. Oh, the joy. Okay, tubers, we're going to crawl under the dash one more time, and I'll show you what I did. And I'm really pleased with the way this turned out. In fact, I was really thanking God as I was going along, because I was finding the parts I needed to make it happen, which was making me really nervous because I wasn't sure if I would or not. But this is me laying under the dash. There's the steering wheel. Now all these parts, all of that and all of that was mounted over here. So this part sat down here and this part sat over here. So they were both sitting this way. Now by moving them up there, I believe the air conditioner can come under here and the box can sit up in here without any of that stuff being in the way. I hope I'm right. Now I'm gonna roll around and look at it. And I may be wrong. I may have put it in the wrong place, but it's better than it was. It was there and down there, and now it's up here. I think an air conditioner could sit, well, I may be wrong because it may need to sit. I really don't know. I guess we'll just find out. I'll take it over and show Don what I did, and it seems to me like it could sit right there, and that would be okay. Yeah. I think we're going to be okay with that, but I'm not sure. But we'll find out. Yeah. We'll find out. Okay. See, if I'm sitting here in that box, well, let's see, the box could sit. You can see where this glue is. That's where Mike had that thing stuck up in there. And it could go up a little higher than that. So if I'm sitting here and it's sitting there, I think that's pretty much out of the way. Enough so. Yeah, enough so. I'm going to be studying on this for a while, trying to make sure I've got my mind made up. Oh well, something to have fun with. Whee!